Brooksie's car restorations. We're doing another car hunt because Dad doesn't have enough cars apparently. Yeah, well, we're not necessarily buying these, we're just going to check them out. If we do, we'll be coming back on
Cross the roundabout. Take the second exit.
Monday or whatever to get them. So yeah, too good a deal to knock back potentially, so we're going to jump on it.
In 450 meters, enter the roundabout and
The
take
reoccurring
the
theme
exit
of
onto
Ford
Road.
territories, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a pair of territories, super cheap. Anyways, it is what it is.
Just both only within a few months running out of Red Joe.
Yeah, they're not long run out of Red Joe. Anyways,
And they've not been stripped, so they should be intact, hopefully.
we'll see if we can get some video footage when I get out there. If not, it'll be tomorrow or Monday or whatever. Anywho. Brooksy again, Brooksy's car restorations. Didn't do much over the weekend. We did a little bit of a car hunt, but we were unsuccessful. The cars we looked at were not the best. So we're back at it again on a Monday. Yeah, putting the PT back together. Got the
Got that broken bolt out. Drilled and tapped them out to 8mm instead of 6mm. Got new bolts in there. Hold the housing back on.
new gaskets and what have you. Put this back on and hopefully she leak no more.
So,
And then just give this car a bit of a polish up and send her on its way, potentially. If I don't end up getting what I want for this car, I'll probably hang on to it and end up eventually putting it back on the road. Oops, there goes a tool. And it wasn't you.
oh, okay, cool.
So yeah, had a very quiet weekend, just hung out with the family and stuff, and now, so as you can see, everything's still the same from last time, so I'll just finish painting / whatever, and yeah. She's back together and running. Starts up first time every time, no dramas so far. Just bleeding the coolant back into the system. Normally when I give it a bit of a juice, she wants to just die on me. But let's have a look, shall we? So fuel additive seems to be doing its job. So far so good. So cold, trying to get the temperature up, still sitting cold.
'87's the one that goes to the device. 87's that one over there. This is how it was budgeted up when we got it, so don't think we normally do things this way. I'm just putting it back the way it was to see if it works.
She spits a fair bit of shit out of that.
I gave it a good hard squirt. Hopefully it's just unburnt fuel. I think there's water in the actual muffler, it's leaking out the bottom, maybe. It's a little hole there. Let's sort of just, yeah, anyways. That's a weird smell. Doesn't smell like coolant, doesn't smell like fuel. Right, coolant, the temperature's starting to come up. Up. And now coolant level's gone down, so we can add some more. Back at it again on the PT. That's what we've gotten so far with the front guard. Still got another couple of coats or so to do on it, but you know, it is what it is. Still very ripply. The bug took a lot of that out, but you know, if you're really stressing about it, new guard's probably the way to go. Take it to a panel beater or something, which I'm not. I just like to mess around with stuff. I mean, I could get it a lot clearer and a lot straighter than that if I really wanted to, but don't care too much. Paint's not too bad, no runs or anything, even though it looks terrible. Back bumper, pretty sweet. I'm not finished yet, still got a couple more coats to do on it. And had a little run down in there, and yes, I'm not too scared to show my, you know, we'll send that back and go again. Not too scared to show off my mistakes. But you know, the good thing about paint is it's very forgiving. Just send it back, go again. Pretty happy with it. My wife decided to clear up my garage for me, so now I can fit 2 cars in here. Or she wants to put her car in or something, I don't know, anyways. So, question. Will the PT start and run it today? Have we actually fixed it? Is the battery still working? All these questions and more will be answered shortly. Hopefully it is. So, might not do a lot of work on it today, probably just a bit of painting. And tomorrow we'll finish detailing it. Give the leather a nice bit of a refresh. Clean up the windows and back the roof, and there's a few little spots on the roof here and there, blah blah blah. Anyways, let's see if she'll start up for us today, shall we? Alright, I'll go. Oh. Starts up and runs. Awesome stuff. Well, I'm officially done with this car. I was just backing it in, and the power steering just scrubbed itself. I now have no power steering, and yeah, a huge mess to clean up. Not sure where it's freaking coming out of, but not happy. Anyways, yeah, not even going to bother polishing this turd anymore. Just going to give it a quick wash and send it on its way. I'm over it. Sorry, old PT, we tried our best. So yeah, just going to give the PT a good bit of a clean up. Give it a once over, put it up on Marketplace. So shoot to some footage of probably afterwards, maybe a little bit of footage while I'm washing it as well, who knows. Depends what this weather's going to do. Alright, just giving the car a good wash. Bumper's looking pretty nice. It's drying pretty quick because of the heat. Interior is pretty darn smack. The rims are crap, but I would have eventually got around to fixing them, sort of. Pretty nasty gutter ash. Or replaced them, whatever. The tyres need replacing too. This is so much stuff to do on this car. But this interior is unbloody believable. So yeah, wait for it to dry off a bit. Put some tyre shine on, take some photos, and call it a day. In the meantime, while it's drying, we'll put these windscreen wipers back on it. Oh, what have we done? So I paint up these wipers. Not spectacular, but better than they were. Put some crap, now I forget which way they go. Fun. Shit. I think they're the same size anyway, so it probably doesn't matter. Yeah. Basically the same size. And the wipers, no, one's a bit shorter than the other. Sure, we'll work it out shortly. I'm not even on camera. Anyways. This is how we get rid of the ends of our Are you shitting me? And now I've missed the blade. I can't even win when I'm trying to do things dodgily. So now that blade needs redoing probably. Oh well, someone else's problem now. Always remember eye protection, guys. Oh, bloody hell. It's one of those weeks where nothing's really going right, but alright, that's got it. I guess. Now for this one. Hopefully we've got the right part. If not, this blade might just go straight on for me with any luck. back again shortly. Oops. So we've got it all cleaned up. Put some new blades on it. Bit of tire shine. Tire shine. New blades on the front. One project we didn't get to finish, but hopefully the next person will. R.I.P. PT. Has some serious potential, but I can't throw any more money at it, unfortunately. Otherwise I must start going backwards. So I'm hoping to put out a video today. My video today is going to be a little bit all over the place because I'm working on the PT. Now I'm working on my wife's XV. Just gonna clean up a few little scratches. More like scuffs. Some very minor sort of things, and then, you know, your little stone chips here and there. And then on the back some more of the same sort of things. Oh, where are we? Down here, there's a few little bumps and scratches here and there. And then, you know, sort of on the door, I don't know where that come from. Yeah, just little bits and pieces. Yeah, I'm gonna have a crack at doing these little spots. The oops. Let's see if we can do it like this. These little stone chippy things. Taking the surface off some of this, these bigger little ones. I'm used to just sanding and painting stuff. I don't normally stuff around with these little bloody bottles. But yeah, I don't know. Gonna have a crack today. Oh, that's way too big. What's going on? Yeah, I probably have to send all this back. I'll definitely send this back. Well, that's better. Yeah, if I send it back and smooth it out, it'll good. This one round though, probably should wipe it off a bit before I use it. But you get that on the big jobs. That's what thinner's for. Just don't know whether these tiny little things are worth sanding just to... Normally I don't worry about this sort of crap, but my wife wants to get it sorted out, so here we are. Yeah. Anyways, I'll go around the whole car and sort out all these little chips and rock bloody whatever they call them things. Come back and give my little sand or something, see if I can't. Well, next time I'll know to wipe the brush properly. Now with all that somewhat painting out of the way, we're going to get started on pulling the back half of the Beetle off. Finally getting some work done on the poor old Beetle that I keep trying to do and never get around to doing. I'm hoping this afternoon I'll have the side skirts off, the rear, what do you call it, guards, and the bumper. Oh, and the lights. Yeah. And get it up on some stands and start doing the undercarriage, getting it prepped / doing the rust work. Whether that gets done today or not's another story. I'll definitely get a video out today, hopefully. So yeah, let's get to work. Right, got the first side step off. Bit of a nightmare. It had all this silicone stuff holding it on, which I had to cut with the what do you call it, Stanley knife or whatever. But yeah, anyways, one down, one to go. Alright, got both those side skirts off. There's the one side of the car. We've got a bit of rust work to do here and here, but I'm not going to worry about that until I do the top half. The there is maybe a little bit of rust there, I don't know. That's under the guard though, I didn't see that before. But the rail itself is somewhat clear. Oops, bloody hell, I can't hold a camera. There's a little bit of bubbling in the doors. Hopefully when we send that back we can sort that out quickly. There's a bit of bubbling right there, and then again above it where someone's tried to bug it up in that. And then to the back, maybe a little bit more down there and up there. We'll see what the back's like when we take that rear guard off. On the other side, however, you know, looks reasonably good. I mean, except for that hole at the front there and the guard. But I don't have the light on this side, sorry. But as far as I can tell, there's no rust in this side. I mean, you know, that's not good. There's a bit of rust here, obviously, but the I think this is going to be alright. It's really dirty, obviously, it needs clean. There's a rust hole. Oh no, that's where the bolt goes through, sorry. But I don't think the hole should be that big. Maybe it's starting to rust out, so the corner's a little bit rusty. Anywho, so we'll take the back guards and lights and bumper off now. Fun. Right, back on the Subi. That was the front guard that was all scratched up. And I don't necessarily recommend the spot thing. You can, if you look really closely, you can sort of see it. But I think with a bit of a buff and a polish, you might be able to fix a lot of it. Still looks a lot better than. I've only done one little bit of a, it needs touching up, obviously. I mean, it looks a hell of a lot better than it did, don't get me wrong. But I don't know, using a little paintbrush seems dodgy. Rather just sand it all back and repaint it just quietly. But anyways, there's another bit on the corner there. They fill in the gap, but it's not the right colour. It's like I'm putting white out or something in there. Still looks better than rust, I suppose. And then I actually painted that back bumper myself. Just parts of it. Looks good. And I'll give this another 1 or 2 coats, and then happy wife, happy life. It's a nice car. I can see why she wants to, touch it up and make it look nicer. And it will from a distance. No, it'll look alright. I'll give it a good buff and polish too and make sure of it. But back to this girl. Still got the bumper and back guards to do and the lights. But starting to see some serious progress. And once all that's off and the Subi's done, I might move it out and bring the Beetle out here and put on some jack stands and check it right up as high as I can and start doing the undercarriage. The undercarriage of this thing looks really, really nice actually. I can't wait to show you guys. It's pretty hard to get on there with the camera at the moment. Anyways, let's get the guards off. There we go. That's looking quite a lot better compared to what it was before. Sight dent's still there, which I'll knock out later. Don't have much time today to do stuff. But yeah. Bonnet looking heaps better. Some of the paint's still a bit wet, obviously. But it'll look a lot glassier soon, and I'll give everything a polish too. That needs another 1 or 2 clear coats as well, but not too bad, not too bad. And then the back of the car. It's not exactly the right colour, as you can see. I've tried to fade it as much as possible. Not too bad, not too bad. And then on the edges here, on that door, it was all chipped up. Pretty fab. So I'm just had me dinner. It's getting dark. Gonna get back onto the Beetle. Hopefully pull the whole back end of it off. Get the last few bits and pieces done. Call it a day. Hopefully. I don't think I'll get time to paint tonight or start prepping it or whatever, or rust work or any of that business. Don't know how long I want to stay up, but anyways, yeah, we'll definitely I definitely want to get the back end off tonight. I'm setting goals, so I'll be back when that happens. Hey, didn't quite get the rear end completely dismantled. Bull bar's off. Bumper bar, sorry. Rear bumper. It's over there with the front one, side skirts. Got the back light out. There's the cover. There's the rest of it hanging down there. Gotta try and get this little bit out so I can get to the bolt behind it, and then that whole guard's gonna come off. Then do the same to the other side, and then we're good to go. That's better. I've got the whole weekend to mess around with the Beetle. I'm hoping tomorrow I'm hoping tomorrow I've got to do a little bit of work on the Golf. Just some wheel bearings and engine mounts, hopefully, if they've come in. If not, I'll be just doing the wheel bearings, or otherwise it'll be this for the whole weekend. So I'll have, what's today, Thursday? I'll have all Friday, all Saturday, most of Sunday. Stuff around with this thing. Should be able to get some paint on it for sure. Yeah, sorry I haven't had a video out for a while. A lot of stuff happening. We did a car hunt which failed, and then just busy with family stuff, and yeah, I don't know. Then sometimes I feel like things aren't worth videotaping if I'm constantly doing the same thing over and over again, which like detailing and washing cars and whatever else, and painting, which I seem to be doing a lot of lately. But I enjoy painting, so whatever. Anyways, I'll try to push for some more videos, hoping to get at least 2 a week out. So I'll have one tonight, and then yeah, have 1 or 2 over the next 2 days, maybe at least one over the next two days at least as well. So have at least 2 for this week. Big shout out to my mate Ryan, who's hooked me up with a intro. It's in the early stages, but I'm gonna throw it in this video just for fun. Yeah, gonna add a few things to it, and then hopefully it'll be good to go. Just make my videos look a bit cooler, or whatever. So yeah, to be continued.